Hey guys, what's up? It's Jimbo here with JRP Gaming, wanting to bring you some solid content. If you haven't yet, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content throughout. Don't forget to leave comments if you know some good decks that you've been playing, that you've been successful with. Please leave them in the comment box so that I can check them out for myself and see if I can progress in the game with those decks. Today, we're going to be looking at a deck that focuses on Hog Rider. Right now, it's one of my favorite cards in the game because it is kind of overpowered. If you can get a couple swings on the opponent's tower with a Hog Rider, you can easily win a victory by playing solid defense. So today's deck is going to be a Hog Rider, and I believe the Goblin, the Spear Goblins, have become a very viable card in the game. For a long time, the Spear Goblins, nobody ever played them, but here lately, I've been playing the Spear Goblins and having quite a bit of success with them. So I'm going to throw in the Spear Goblin Hut along with the Goblin Army and show you some keys to success in this game. So let's take a look here. Let's go ahead and open this crown chest and see what we got. Hopefully we get something good here. Usually we don't, but maybe we will today. Couple gems, 22 bombers, some skeleton barrels. Hey, if you guys are playing with a skeleton barrel and you're having success, please shoot me a skeleton barrel deck because I really haven't played the skeleton barrel very well and I don't know what cards it meshes with. So if you're playing that deck with the skeleton barrel and you've got something that you're having success, please send it to me so I can check it out. Battle Ram, I don't play with the Battle Ram much either, and the Mirror. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here. Playing some over level cards. Right now I'm only a level 11. Usually the people that are in my range have level 10, level 11 commons, and level 4 and level 5 epics. But every once in a while you'll run across those level 11s or even level 10s that have level 9 rares, level 12 commons, and level 6 epics. And they're very, very hard to deal with. And this is one who has a level 9 wizard, level 9 mini P.E.K.K.A, level 6 Prince, over level cards. So let's take a look. But he has no spells, which is kind of odd. Let's take a look and see how I win here. All right, he's only level 10 too. It's really surprising when you see these level 10s that are over leveled. Hopefully, I know that Clash Royale has been working on something. CWA said that they're working on something to potentially eliminate over leveled cards playing against lower level players. So if they come up with something like that, that's going to be very exciting for me. All right, so he's playing the skeleton, the giant skeleton, which a lot more people are playing with, but it's not really a card that is hard to manage because it's so easily distracted. The biggest flaw is if you overcommit against the giant skeleton, he can end up getting a lot of damage because that bomb can destroy all of your commitment. So the key with the giant skeleton is not to overcommit. And if you'll see right there, I played my mini P.E.K.K.A more defensively, trying to get a little bit more elixir. So I geared them up towards his tower to destroy his push. He literally got no damage on my tower because I used my Hog Rider defensively and even got a swing on his tower. So right now, I'm absolutely dominating him in the first minute and a half of the match. But you'll see he does start to come back because you're going to learn what the other person's cycle is. And once you learn that cycle, you can begin to play cards a little bit more efficiently. Some players are a lot more patient with me as far as playing cards and taking the tower. I'm not as good as like Surgical Goblin and these players, but I do have different decks than what they have to offer. So right now he played a Witch and Prince, and I took it for 8. He played 10 Elixir, or actually 7. I played the Goblin Hut and the Mega Minion and was able to stop it. So it was a 7 Elixir trade for 10. I have positive 3 Elixir gain. And that's what this is all about. Right now he's got a massive push, and I will play my Spear Goblin Hut to bring all of them over there. Then I'll play my Knight, and then I will play my Army, and then I'll play my Mega Minion, and then I'll play probably a Hall Grider to, again, I'm trying to distract for a minute, and then I'll play my poison. Bam, they're done. Get a little bit of damage on my tower this time, but not much. About 500 in damage. So right now I'm just totally destroying this opponent. And he has way over level cards than I do with this deck. So it's a real fun deck too. It's cycle. I really love the miner. I never used to play with the miner until about 2 or 3 weeks ago when I began to realize that the miner can almost always get direct damage. And if your opponent leaves the miner alone, the miner literally can do like 500 in damage for 3 elixir. So, and if you can get a miner poison or miner bats, miner minions, miner minion horde, I mean, it can just be a devastating push. Even miner bats, if you're playing miner bats, that can be a devastating push as well. So let's take a look at this next one. It's another giant skeleton balloon deck. I think that I fare a lot. I don't fare as well against this deck, but I still win. So let's take a look here and check it out. It's a really fun deck. I kind of have been trying to get even faster cycle decks. I've been playing all goblins to with Ice Golem to see how they do. But you really need some meaty tanks in the deck in order for a deck to be successful. You got to have some kind of meat shield in your deck for it to have even some remote success. So you can see he's coming in strong. He's got giant skeleton. He's got the balloon. And I shoot this push down, really fairly easily. So I've got my Mega Minion and a Spear Goblin. I think I hit his tower a little bit. I think I get a little bit of damage off. He plays more elixir, so I've got about a positive 1 elixir on him right now. And I'll just leave those skeletons alone and allow my tower to take those out. So this thing here is, he's a level 9, but he really is a good player. And it's surprising how well, like right there, that really gave me the game because my Zap took out his minion horde, and that's a positive 3 elixir trade. And look at the damage that I did. But look how well this player comes back, nameless, and I believe he begins to do a whole lot better. The one thing that I'm doing wrong is I'm allowing that giant skeleton to get to my goblin hut, and it's taking my goblin hut down. I think that's his goal too, which is a big problem with me. I should have zapped those bats a lot sooner, but you'll see here, I think I get a hit or two with my Mega Minion on his tower and leave his tower down to 27, and I still got 2 full health towers. But I think here's when he begins to play a lot more aggressively. And I think that he gets to my towers. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe that's the next match that played a lot better. It's definitely an odd combo. That's the giant skeleton. Yeah, I think his balloon gets to my tower right here. It did. So I'll play the poison, eliminate all of the skeletons. So he played 9 elixir. I played 7. I mean, the key to this win, I just kept on getting positive elixir trades. And realistically, there was just nothing he could do about it here. And that's it. Fairly simple match for me on that one. Hopefully the next one doesn't have a giant skeleton in it. All right, this is a difficult one. You'll see I got defeated, but it was a different deck that I was trying here. And I lose. Everybody loses in Clash Royale. The key is to find a deck that works for you and that helps other people win the game. So that's what I'm about. With this deck, he had level 12 Elite Barbs, level 9 Wizard, level 2. All of his legendaries were level 2, and he had a level 12 Minion. So I actually have a level 12 Goblin Gang and level 12 Knight. None of my rares are level 9. My Goblin Hut's a level 7. And then I got level 11 Zap. So he's a little bit over level as far as card wise than I am. Let's see how I dominate this deck. You can play your Goblin Hut passively. That's one of the things that I like it. And they have to deal with it because the goblins are going to keep hitting the tower for 50 to 55 damage every time. I mean, if 12 goblins spawn and hit the tower and they don't deal with it, I mean, you're talking 600 damage for 4 elixir. That's better than a rocket. That's better than rocket value. So they have to deal with the I had to play my miner right there. Unfortunately, sometimes you're going to play it defensively. And what a lot of people don't know is the miner actually does, when you're not hitting the crown tower, the miner actually does 160 damage per second. So, if you need to play the miner defensively, it's got 1,000 hit points and it does like 160 per second, which is what the bandit does. So it does similar damage. Sometimes you got to play it. You don't have a choice. But the knight, guys, if you can get your knight leveled up, I recommend that because the knight, when he's a level 13, has 2,000 hit points and does like over 200 in damage per second. So the knight is just a mini tank that if you can get that card leveled up, the couple cards that I recommend you leveling up is the Zap. If you can get your Zap leveled up, then it can act just like a log and you don't need log. And the Zap takes out air as well. But the Zap, the Knight, your Goblin Gang, and your Hog Rider, those are the cards that leveling those up will get you a lot further in the game. Here, he plays a pesky skeleton army, but you can see I'm just dominating with this deck. And the two of the guys had overlevel cards. So check this deck out. Let me know what you guys think. And keep playing Clash Royale. Keep coming back to my channel. Let me know what you guys think about the content here soon, within the next couple days, hopefully. We're going to have a new updated overlay, so I'm super excited about that. Super excited about you guys letting me know a skeleton barrel deck. If you're playing with a skeleton barrel deck, please leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what deck you're actually having success with that skeleton barrel so I can check it out myself and see if I can get a solid win rate conversion on it. You'll see here, I mean, this deck really is super good defensively. You got your Goblin Gang, you got your Knight, you got your Goblin Hut, you got your Poison, you got your Mega Minion, you got your Zap, and then offensively you can use your Poison, you can use your Zap, you can use your Hog Rider, and you can use your Goblin Gang and your Miner. So a lot of the cards, and you can even, like I said, use your Hog Rider defensively if you need to kite some of the cards just to give you more time to build elixirs. So, and you might even get a swing with your Hog Rider. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. Please, again, leave comments. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you the next time. Jimbo with JRP Gaming.